Today's read aloud is The Hello Goodbye Window. Words by Norton Juster. Pictures by Chris Rashka. This is a story of a little girl who goes to visit her Nana and her Poppy. Let's hear it. The Hello Goodbye Window. There's her Nana and Poppy, and there's the little girl. Nana and Poppy live in a big house in the middle of town. There's a brick path that goes to the back porch. But before you get there, you pass right by the kitchen window. That's the hello goodbye window. It looks like a regular window, but it's not. Can you see it? You pass by right here. The kitchen is where Nana and Poppy are most of the time, so you can climb up on the flour barrel and tap the window, then duck down and they won't know who did it. Or you can press your face against the glass and frighten them. If they're not in the kitchen, you can't do any of those things, and you have to wait until next time. If they see you first, they wave and make silly faces. Sometimes Nana peekaboos me, which always makes me laugh, so I get a lot of extra fun and hellos before I even get inside. There they are, playing peekaboos. Just look at the kitchen. It's so big. It has a table you can color on and lots of drawers to take stuff out of and play with, but you can't touch anything under the sink. You could get very sick. There are shelves full of glass jars with lots of everything in them, a step stool so I can wash my hands, and all kinds of pictures from the olden days. Nana says she even used to give me a bath in the sink when I was little. Really? Does that look like your kitchen? Sometimes Poppy plays his harmonica for me. He can only play one song, Oh, Susanna, but he can play it a lot of different ways. He can play it slow or fast, or he can play it sitting down or standing up. He says he can even play it and drink a glass of water at the same time, but I've never seen him do that. What do you think? Do you think he can do that? Play his harmonica and drink a glass of water at the same time? I'd like to see that. There they are. When I stay over, we have supper in the kitchen too, and when it's dark outside, we can look at our reflections in the window. It works just like a mirror, except it's not in the bathroom, and it looks like we're outside, looking in. Poppy says, "What are you doing out there? You come right in and have your dinner." And I say, "But I'm here with you, Poppy." And then he looks at me in his funny way. Do you have a grandpa or grandma that looks at you in a funny way? Just before I go to bed, Nana turns off all the lights, and we stand by the window and say goodnight to the stars. Do you know how many stars there are? Neither do I, but she knows them all. In the morning, the first place we go is back to the kitchen, and there's the window waiting for us. You can look out and say good morning to the garden, or see if it's going to rain or be nice. And you can see if the dog next door is doing stuff in Nana's flower beds. She hates that. Sometimes Poppy says in a real loud voice, "Hello, world, what have you got for us today?" Nobody ever answers, but he doesn't care. Poppy makes breakfast. He says it's his specialty. My favorite is oatmeal with bananas and raisins that you can't see because he hides them down inside. I find them all. How many do you see? 1, 2, 3. Do you think there's some more hidden underneath? I think so too. I like oatmeal. When I get dressed, I help Nana in the garden. It's a very nice garden, but there's a tiger who lives behind the big bush in the back, so I don't ever go there. Oh, is this the tiger? Oh my. He doesn't look very fierce or ferocious. Looks like a little kitty cat. There's Nana in the garden. I ride my bike too. Not in the street, please. Or collect sticks and acorns. Not in the house, please. Or just kick my ball around. Sometimes when it's hot, Poppy chases me with the hose and I yell, "Stop it, Poppy, stop it." When he does, I ask him to do it again. Nana just shakes her head. Can you see Nana shaking her head? When I get tired, I come in and take my nap, and nothing happens until I get up. And sometimes I just sit by the hello, goodbye window and watch. Nana says it's a magic window, and anybody can come along when you least expect it. Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's extinct, so he doesn't come around much. The pizza delivery guy. Pepperoni and cheese. He knows that's my favorite. The Queen of England. Nana is English, you know, so the Queen likes to come for tea. They all could come, and a lot more if they want. And if they do, I'll see them first. Mommy and Daddy pick me up after work. I'm glad because I know we're going home, but it makes me sad too because I have to leave Nana and Poppy. You can be happy and sad at the same time, you know. It just happens that way sometimes. Have you ever felt happy and sad at the same time? I have. When we leave, we always stop at the window to blow kisses goodbye. When you look from the outside, Nana and Poppy's house has lots of windows. But there's only one hello goodbye window, and it's right where you need it. Can you see all the different windows? And which one is the hello goodbye window? It's this one right here. When I get my own house someday, I'm going to have a special hello goodbye window too. By that time, I might be a Nana myself. I don't know who the Poppy will be, but I hope he can play the harmonica. And that's the hello goodbye window.